こんにちは、皆さん。今日、私たちは日本語を勉強しています。質問があれば、わた私に聞いてください。Greetings, everyone. Today we are studying Japanese. If you have any questions, then feel free to ask me at any time. We're going to continue with immersion with Card Captor Sakura.
気をつけてくださいね、さくらちゃん。また崖から落ちたりしいなや。くれぐれも注意するんやで。でも都合よく現れてくれるでしょうか。出るワイの勘に狂いはない。もう都合よく現れてくれるでしょうか。出るワイの勘に狂いはない。
Deru, to come out. In other words, he's saying that the ghost will come out. That's how you say a ghost appearing in Japanese. You say it comes out. So, deru, why no?
よく現れてくれるでしょうか。出るワイの勘に狂いはない。
Con. Perception, intuition, sixth sense. Why no con? So my sixth sense, okay. Kurui. Madness, insanity. And then Nai. Kurumi, okay. Wait, so with my sixth sense, not mad. What? Or not mad in the direction of my sixth sense. No, this is source knee. This has to be source. So with my sixth sense, Kurui. Wait, enthusiastic, fanatic, not enthusiastic. My gut feeling never fails me. Oh, is this a reference to... See, my gut feeling. I guess that's what they mean by the sixth sense. So why no con? And then never fails me. Okay, irregularity, deviation. So there's no deviation in the gut feeling, and aka my gut feeling would never fail me. Or there's no deviation in the sixth sense. Or being out of order. Okay. Irregularity or deviation. I think that's probably how this is being used. So why no kan ni kurui wa nai? Or so deru why no kan ni kurui wa nai? So it'll come out with my sixth sense. It does not deviate, or in other words, does not fail me. Deru why no kan 出る Y の間に軽いはない。くるり。出る Y の間にくるりはない。
くれぐれも注意するんやで。でも都合よく現れてくれるでしょうか。出る Y の間に狂いはない。出ましたわ。
出ましたわ or already out. In other words, it's already here, it already revealed itself. 出ましたわ well, well, not so much already out, but it came out as in past tense, so it's already out.
出ましたわ、さくら。母さん。さくらちゃんのお母さん、写真と同じや。さくらちゃんのお母さん、写真
と同じや写真と同じや同じ similar yeah to be so similar with picture. Oh, that's right. The reason toe particle is being used is ni sort of has the implication of becoming something, while toe has more of an implication of being similar to something. So because they're not saying that it's not becoming the picture, they're saying it's similar to the picture. That's why they're using toe here. So it's similar with picture. So 写真と同じや。
さくらちゃんのお母さん、写真と同じや。けどなんで今度はみんな同じもんが見えるんや。
けどなんで今度はけどなんで今度は okay but somehow some way okay or some method this time let's see みんな同じ everyone same thing が見えるんや so it's able to see okay. So in some method this time everyone yet mina can be used adverbially so mina unajimon so same or which is unajimono so same thing and then able to see so this time everyone is able to see the same thing. So けどなんで今度はみんな同じもんが見えるや。
写真と同じや。けどなんで今度はみんな同じもんが見えるんや。お母さん、お母さん、さくらちゃんのお母さん、写真と同じや。けどなんで今度はみんな同じもんが見えるんや。さくらちゃんのお母さん、写真と同じや。けどなんで今度はみんな同じもんが見えるんや。お母さん、本当にお母さんなの？ うしてここにいるの？
本当に、お母さんの Are you truly my mother? どうしてここにいるの？What are you doing here?
あ、お母さん。本当にお母さんなの？門が見えるんや。お母さん。本当にお母さんなの？どうしてここにいるの？お母さん、寂しいの？私に一緒にいてほしいの？お母さん、
お母さん。
寂しいの？
S- Sab Did you say sabishi? Let's see, お母さん寂しいの？私に一緒に私に一緒にいso each shows to get needs like together, the ite is existing and then hoshi wanting. So wanting to exist, but they're saying oh, that's right. She's talking about her wanting to exist. That's why it's ni. So do you want to exist with me? So, mother, are you sad? Do you want to exist with me? Or do you want to be with me, essentially? That's what the translator says about this. Sabi, oh, Sabi, oh, Sabishi, lonely, lonesome. So, mother, are you lonely? What, do you want to stay with me? Yeah, wait, do you want me to stay with you? See, do you want me? 私に一緒にいてほしいの？お母さん、寂しいの？私に一緒にいてほしいの？
お母さん、寂しい。本当にお母さんなの？どうしてここにいるの？お母さん、寂しいの？私に一緒にいてほしいの？待って、行かないで、お母さん。待って、行かないで、お母さん。
待って which is short for ちょっと待って or wait or wait a little bit, but then 行かないで don't go お母さん so wait, don't go mother, or 待って行かないでお母さん。
待って、行かないで、お母さん。あかん、そっち行ったら。
See, let's see, a con. Yeah, that's basically the concept way of saying dame. So like, which can mean stop or bad. I think in this case it might be stop. In kansai bin, a kan is considered weaker than dame when you're choosing whether to use a kan or dame. let's see. Sochi Itara. So that direction, when you go or if you go. So in other words, stop, don't, if you go in that direction, or if you go over there, akan Sochi Itara.
行かないでお母さん。あかん、そっち行ったら
Yeah.
行かないでお母さん。あかん、そっち行ったら
Whoa, okay. Okay, yeah. Then or whoa, and then Gia is more like yikes, I guess. Or ek. Or Gia. 。Mother, wait, mother. お母さん、待ってお母さん。Onegai or please, which comes from the word negai, which means to wish, which is wish basically. And then, ikanaide, don't go. Onegai, ikanaide or please don't go. What are you doing, mother, or doshite okasan?
どうして。
もしお母さんなら。
Moshi okasan nara, or if it's your mother.
さくらちゃんを危ない目に遭わせたりするかな。
Sakura-chan o abunai, me ni.
どうして。
もしお母さんならさくらちゃんを危ない目に遭わせたり。
See. See, abunai me. Dangerous eye. I'm in some dangerous situation. Let's see. Awase. To meet, encounter. So, let's see. Awa. Let's see. Awaseru would be to cause to meet, and then that in conditional tari form would be awasetari. So wait, no, that's not conditional tari form. That's it's conditional tara. That's right. Let me see. Iku. Yeah, that's conditional tada form. This is tadi as in the listing form. So cause to meet in listing form. So it's like things like meeting. And this kanji is being used because for meaning like non-physical things, you tend to use this kanji, is what we saw last time. Okay, then, and then abunai me. Explain the grammar of this. This phrase is an idiomatic expression meaning at dangerous situation or close call. Ebonai, dangerous, is me, literally I. In this context, it functions as a suffix indicating a state or situation, similar to the state. Okay, it functions as a suffix indicating a state or situation, similar to a state being called a condition. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. You need particle indicating the state or condition experience. Okay. See, kana, self-questioning or wondering out loud. Out loud. So I wonder. Explain abunai me in more detail. See, me does not mean physical art. Instead, it takes on the uh, abstract meaning of experience or an encounter. This usage is common in similar expression like surai me, meaning tough time. Okay, I guess you could say it takes on experience because when you get in an experience, you're seeing it, and so you're seeing something dangerous, or you're seeing something tough, or in other words, you're experiencing it through your eyes. So hence, abunai me, dangerous experience. So Sakura-chan will abunai me ni awasetari suru kana, or so all together with the previous sentence, like if it is your mother, uh, uh, would uh would would she be putting doing things like putting Sakura-chan in dangerous situations? So Sakura-chan will abunai me ni awaseta tari suru kana.
どうして？
もしお母さんならさくらちゃんを危ない目に遭わせたりするかな。
違う、お母さんはこんなことしない。
Chigao. Or differ. In this case, I think she means wrong, as in her thought is wrong, essentially. Chigao, okay. Okasan wa konakoto shinai. So, as for mother, that thing is not. In other words, chigao, or in other words, wrong. Like, I'm wrong about this. That thing is not mother. So, chigao, okasan wa konakoto shinai. Wait, though. Wait, why is using shinai, though, and not, like a copula? Okasan wa konakoto shinai. To not do. Or actually, it's more like this thing is not a mother, but oh, okay. I see. I was translating wrong. Oh, no, no. Mom wouldn't do something like that. Okay, so the thing in Konakoto is not referring to the thing floating above. It's referring to the action. So Konakoto is the action of what that thing floating above has been doing, and she's saying, mother wouldn't do that sort of action. In other words, oh yeah, that makes sense because yes, if they wanted to talk about the actual thing floating above like that, they would have said something like konamono, because mono's for physical things, koto is for non-physical things, like which someone's actions, even though they're done in a physical domain, I guess like the way you do an action, which is considered a topic, so it's not a physical thing, I guess. So, chigao, okasan wa konna koto shinai. So, oh, this is wrong. Okay, or what I'm thinking is wrong. Uh, mother wouldn't do that kind of thing.
もしお母さんならさくらちゃんを危ない目に遭わせたりするかな。
違う、お母さんはこんなことしない。こんなことしない。
Konna koto shinai wouldn't do that type of thing. She wouldn't do something like this. Okay. Konna koto shinai.
お母さんはこんなことしない。こんなことしない。
Furai?
さくらちゃん、あなたはお母さんじゃない。誰なの？
あなたはお母さんじゃない。Or uh, you're not mother. Uh, Dare nano, who are you?
あなたはお母さんじゃない。誰なの？その模様に見覚えあるで。やっぱり黒カードや。その模様に。
およ。 patterned figure Sona Mayo, so that pattern, and then Kingaku. Isn't that C in school? Chances, idea. Oh, no, that's from memory. Wait. That's kind of used in Gakko. Gakko. Okay, no, that's... Yeah, that's... So, Kingaku. So, to memorize in C, it makes... Let's see, idea, opinion, look at, visible. Okay, so that... Kingaku. This is another example of okay, so let's see. If I was to change that to E, would it recognize the word now? Gakui. No, it does not recognize it. Actually, let's just try to figure it out based off the sentence. So, Zono Moyo Pedofair ni. So, that figure pattern is the condition, okay. Let's see. Kingakue. So, cite plus memorize. So, I'm getting. I think it means something like seeing it before, so you know it. Let's see. Let's see, and then aru. Okay, so have. I wonder if it's supposed to be like memory to some extent. I have a memory of that form. Yapari, uh, cloud card, or yeah, as I thought, it's a cloud card. Let's see, I recognize that pattern. Recognize. Maybe that's what it's trying to go for. Recognize. If you know something and you see something, you recognize it. But okay, and this N here. If I can find another dictionary that might recognize that word. For some reason, recognize is not recognized. Let's see. Me, oh boy. Memory of having seen something or someone before. Oh, so this is just from oboeru to memorize, but added the me in front of it. This saying it's a visual memory. Yeah, oh yeah, oboeru to memorize, and then oboe, the noun form of oboeru is just memory. So this is a sight memory. In other words, mi oboe. So, その模様に見覚えあるで。So, so I have a visual memory of that pattern, aka I recognize that pattern. やっぱりクラウドカードや it's as I thought it's a cloud card. Okay. Let's see, after all is said and done, still all the same. Interesting. The translator translates yapari as it really is. Sono moyo. Okay, so that is sono moyo. Okay, so that is sono miyo, yeah, moyo. Sono moyo ni mi oboe aru de yappari cloud card ya.
その模様に見覚えあるで。やっぱり黒カードや。汝のあるべき姿に戻れ。
汝のあるべき姿に戻れ。汝のあるべき姿に戻れ or so your ideal figure or your ideal form and then return to it. So in other words, return to your ideal form. or original form. Yeah, this is the very archaic U, essentially in Japanese. Aru Becky, ideal situation. So this is Aru from Exist, and then Becky is from Becky. Should, ought to. So should, ought to exist. Or in other words, ideal form. This is from Beku. Let's see. For the purpose and order. To return to your true form. Nanji no aru beki sugata ni modore.
Nanji no aru beki sugata ni modoru.
Yarimashita wa ne, or you did it. Yeah, yarimashita usually means like was able to do. Comes from yaru, which is like suited to do, but it has a thing of like more effort was spent doing it.
Illusion no card ya.
Illusion no card ya.
イリュージョンのカードや。せやからみんな見たもんがバラバラやったんやな。
Soya kara. Okay, that's from so as an SOU, but in Kansai Ben it gets contracted to just so. So soya kara, and then yakara is basically dakara in Kansai Ben. Soya kara, mina mita mon ga. Let's see. Bara bara yatan yana. What is bara bara? Scattered, dispersed, loose, disconnected. So soyakara, so from that, mina miete mon ga, so what everyone saw, bara bara yatanyana. Yeah, that's from Yaru. Yeah, to be. No, that's to do. So literally saying was doing just. Oh, I think this is the copula, actually. Is this the copula? This is the past tense of da to be in Kansai dialect. So yata equals data. Okay. Yes, it is. So to be bada, scattered, dispersed, loose, disconnected, to be disconnected. Oh, it could also be in rustling, as in rustling of leaves. Okay. So bada. So Doya kara mina mitamon ga bada yatan yana. Wait, if this was the copula, why would he have ya after it? It explains why everyone saw something different. Is the yata in that the verb yaru yes, the yata in this sentence is the past tense of yaru. So you can apply a verb to that sentence, a suru basically to it. Is there any particles missing? Why is it bada yata? It directly modifies the why is it why is it bada yata in bada yada. It's all over the place. Something different. Let's see. Yatanyana. Is onomatopoetic or mimic? Mimetic word meaning scattered, fragmented, or disjointed in pieces. It does not mean okay. Yana. This is a dialect or Indian concept bin for Nodana or Nanyana. Okay, expression, realization, or explanation. Let's see. Why is there a second ya if yata is the copula? The second ya in bada bada yatanya is not a second copula but a sentence ending particle specific to Kansai dialect. The core statement bada bada means scattered and yata is Kansai dialect of the past tense copula of da, so it was scattered. This is a contraction of is a contraction of the explanatory no. So yatan means it was because, okay, or the reason is that the ya, okay, this final ya is the Kansai dialect sentence ending particle. It serves the same function as da in standard Japanese when used for explanatory realizations. It adds a sense of stating a fact. Therefore, yatanya combines the explanatory with the declarative ya to form a single grammatical structure, meaning it was because, well, the reason is that it was. Let's see. Why wasn't the explanatory no before the yata? The explanatory and its contracted form is presented in the phrase okay, bada bada yatan. It appears as in ya. Okay. Okay, let's see. Therefore, yatan ya is the Kansai dialect equivalent of the standard Japanese explanatory structure datta no da. Oh, I forgot about that structure. Data noda. So, そやからみんな見たもんがバラバラやったんやな。So from that, everyone saw different. Uh, from that, uh, let's see. Everyone's seen. What everyone saw was different. Oh, in other words, so from that, okay, that is why what everyone saw was different, or different things. Soやからみんな見てもがバラバラやったんやな。
イリュージョンのカードや。せやからみんな見たもんがバラバラやったんやな。どういうことですの？
どういうどういうことですの？ So, how or what you said thing, desu no, like what is how or what you just said, or in other words, what do you mean? どういうことですの？
やりましたわね。イリュージョンのカードや。せやからみんな見たもんがバラバラやったんやな。どういうことですの？イリュージョンは人が見たいと思ってるもんを見せるカード。
イリュージョンは、人が見たいと、so as for illusion, let's see, the person you want to see, omoteru, it is, see, see, let's see, omo is to think, so it would be saying, so this is continuous thinking about the person you wanted to see, and then miseru kado. To show miseru. So I think it's trying to say it's the card that shows you that always it's a card that always show what you've always thought of. So okay. So it's a card that shows you what you've always wanted to see. I think that's what it's trying to say. And let's see what the translate says. Illusion is a card that shows people what they want to see. So illusion wa 人が見たいと思ってるもんを見せるカード。
見たもんがバラバラやったんやな。どういうことですの？イリュージョンは人が見たいと思ってるもんを見せるカード。それぞれの心の中のもんを見せてるんやさかい。見たいと思ってるもんを見せるカード。それぞれの
それぞれの心の中のもん I know the part that looks like the thing that's in your heart. Okay, then miseterun, so constantly showing, then yasakai. Oh, this is from the same as dakara ya yasakai. So yes, okay. Oh, konnichiwa. Konnichiwa VC3986. Genki desu ka? Or how are you? Let's see. Yana is Kansai Ben. Gambatte. Keep studying and have fun. Arigato gozaimasu. Yeah, I was just trying to identify like the different structures of it. Like, why was there a double ya in there? And I forgot about the data noda structure in standard Japanese, which and it was being done in Kansai Ben as a yata yana. Yatanya yana. Sore. Each respectively. What does sore mean by itself? Sore. Oh yeah, kore sore. That's right. Sore. It's yeah. That means that. So that is essentially the each respectively. As in you're saying that to multiple things, so that is each respectively. Okay, any questions so far? So, sore no kokoro no naka no mon wo miseterun ya sakai. Okay, so それぞれの心の中のもんを見せてるんやさかい。So, what's respectively in everyone's heart things, it always shows, or it's showing, let's see, it causes to show, that's right, yeah. No, that's right, that's right, it's miseru, that's right. So, it always shows. So, let's see, yeah, in this case, I don't think it's supposed to mean the continuous as in it's actively showing. I think it's the continuous as in like that's what it does kind of thing. It always does that. That's because it reveals what's in each person's heart. So it shows what's inside of each person's heart. Okay. Sorezore no kokoro no naka no mon wo miseterun yasakai.
見たもんがバラバラやったんやな。どういうことですの？イリュージョンは人が見たいと思ってるもんを見せるカード。それぞれの心の中のもんを見せてるんやさかい。みんなバラバラなんは当たり前や。
みんなバラバラなんは
心の中のもんを見せてるんやさかい。みんなバラバラなんは当たり前や。
当たり前、当たり前。So, みんなバラバラなん。So, everyone's different things. Let's see, 当たり。Isn't 当たる to hit? Or, or, or to precisely? Or something to do with precision? Let's see, 当たり。Natural, reasonable, obvious, usual, ordinary. So, 当たり前. There's Atari by itself. Atari. Success, guess, prediction. Per each. Okay. So before guess makes it obvious, I guess. Success, guess, prediction. And Ataru. To be hit, to strike, to touch, to be in contact, to be equivalent to be applicable, to be right on the money, aka good prediction. So to hit it before, which means you predict something, aka it's obvious because you're able to predict it before. Atarimae. Natural, reasonable, obvious, usual, common, ordinary. So, mina bara nan wa atarimae ya. So the thing in so as for different things for everyone, that's natural, obvious. only natural that everyone's different since it's showing what's inside of everyone's hearts. Sorezore no kokoro no naka no mon wo miseterun yasakai. So, from showing from inside of each and every person's heart mean so as for everyone, different things is obvious. So as for showing what's inside of everyone, okay, from showing what's inside of everyone's heart, let's see, different things is obvious. In other words, it's only natural that everyone has different things inside their heart. Mina barabara nan wa atarimae ya.
心の中のもん見せてるんやさかい、みんなバラバラなんは当たり前や。そういえば最初に来た時お腹が空いてて、みんなバラバラなんは当たり前や。そういえば
So, this is from EU to say. So, ieba, if you say that, and that referring to what was just discussed. So if you say that, so ieba, sai
見せてるんやさかい、みんなバラバラなんは当たり前や。そういえば最初に来た時
saisho, that's right. So ieba, saisho ni, kita toki, toki, okay. O naka ga, onaka ga, sweet te. Oh, nakas. That's right. It's stomach, and then let's see. Suite would be the conjugation of suidu. Is that the verb for empty? I know this is supposed to be empty stomach, essentially, and aka hungry. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Sweet te. Iru eru. Oh, could it be? What's the word for it? Too empty. Let's see. Unaka ga suite. Explain the grammar of this phrase. Oh, suiteru. Why don't I look that up? Suiteru. Suiteru. Suite te, okay. To be hungry. Oh, that's right. This suku. This could be suku. Suku. To become less crowded, to be hungry. Okay, yes, this is the kanji for that word, suku. So, suite has it in its connective tense, and then that second te is there from ite, which is iru, a contraction of iru. Okay, so this is from suku, and anyway, I was saying suku becomes suite in its connective form, and then so suite iru would be in a continuous state, but then we needed this continuous state in its connected form, so it becomes suite ite, and then it gets contracted to suitete. Soiba saisho ni uh, uh, saisho ni kita toki unaka ga suitete. So if you say that, when I first came here, I was hungry. If you remember, she saw a sweet, not a sweet bun, but like this meat bun thing. Let's see. Soiba, come to think of it, I was hungry when I first got here. See, if you say that, when you say that, okay, so it has that come to think of it kind of meaning to it. soieba, if you say that, so it has a realization meaning to it. In the grammar of it in more detail. Let's see. Saisho ni kita toki, when I first came, okay. Onaka ga suitete, my stomach was, it literally means my stomach was empty. In other words, my stomach was hungry, or I was hungry essentially. Let's see. Soieba acts as a transitional trigger. A complete sentence might look like Soieba saisho ni kita toki onaka ga suite, and then triggered memory tokoro de, which shifts to a completely unrelated topic. By the way, Soieba specifically links the new statement to something that was just mentioned or remembered. Soieba saisho ni kita toki onaka ga suitete.
バラバラなんは当たり前や。そういえば最初に来た時お腹が空いてて肉まんでも食べたいなって考えていましたわ。そういえば最初に来た時お腹が空いてて
肉まんでも食べたいなokay 食べたいなってあか考え考える考えていました。So let's see. I was thinking. I want to eat a meat roll or a nikumon. Yeah, this sute is quoting it for the kangaete. But when I first arrived, I was hungry and thought I'd love to eat a meat bun. Nikuman. It's man bun. Steamed bun with meat filling. Let's see, man was... In this sentence, what is the man in Nikuman? Comes from manju, which refers to a type of seam bond. Manju, steamed yeast bun with filling. Okay, so it's just a shortening of that name, Manju. So Nikuman, let's see, Nikuman demo. Tapetai na 考えていましたわ. Now, notice she uses 考えて. 考える. 考え. 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 考え word? Let's see. 考え. 考える. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, so that's not conjugated in any way. So, kangaeru is the type of thinking of like more logical thinking. So usually when thinking about like what food you want to eat, you'd use a mo. But the reason she's using kangaeru in this case is because this isn't about her thinking she wants to eat a meat bun. This is the logical analysis of why this ghost was appearing here. It's like, oh, I was thinking about eating a meat bun. And that's why she's using kangaete imashita wa. So, Nikuman demo tepetai natte kangaete imashita. So I was thinking. So I was thinking about wanting to eat a meat bun.
みんなバラバラなんは当たり前や。そういえば最初に来た時お腹が空いてて肉まんでも食べたいなって考えて当たり前や。そういえば最初に来た時お腹が空いてて肉まんでも食べたいなって考えていましたわ。みんなが見たお化けはこんなんで空いてて肉まんでも食べたいなって考えていましたわ。みんなが見たお化けは
みんなが見てお化けは. So let's see. Everyone saw ghost. So as for everyone's seen a ghost, or not ghost, but I guess you could use the word ghost, but it really applies to any kind of supernatural thing. みんなが見たお化けは
最初に来た時お腹が空いてて肉まんでも食べたいなって考えていましたわ。みんなが見たお化けはこんなん出たら怖いなって思ってたもんが見えたんや。書いていましたわ。みんなが見たお化けはこんなん出たら怖いなって思ってたもんが。
あああこんなん出たら so if that kind of when there was that kind of thing, or if there's that kind of thing, I'm guessing. Kawaii. See, kawaii. Kawaii na ate. See, to have a scare. See, moteta mon. So was thinking, and then ga uh mietanya. See. Mieru, to be seen. So was seen. So the thing was that was thought. Okay, so the ghosts everyone saw were exactly the kinds of things they'd imagined would be scary if they actually appeared. Find the grammar of was seen appeared. So see, to be seen, so it was seen. Detara. So what's this Conan thing? Conan. What is the Conan? Let's see. Konan is a colloquial contraction of konamono, meaning it's something like this, the kind of thing. Is it Kansai-ben? Yes, Konan is Kansai-ben. So it stands for Konamono. So that kind of thing came out. They would have a scare. Let's see, is there a particle missing? There is no missing particles, so we have Koai Naate. I'm thinking this is supposed to be the particle for non-adjectives. Let's see. To give details on Kawaii なあって、みんなが見たお化けは、あ、こんなん出たら怖いなって思ってたもんが見えたんや。The thing I thought everyone, the thing I thought, okay, the thing it thought everyone who saw it would be scared of if something like this was what appeared, or more naturally, the monster everyone was afraid of seeing something like this was actually what appeared. Okay. Here, okay. Here's okay. Kawaii na ate. This phrase is a colloquial contraction of kawaii na of kawaii. Let's see, na ato. It serves as the content of the thought or speech being referenced. Kawaii, scary, fearful. Na, an interjection or particle used to express personal feeling. Okay. Feeling, exclamation, realization. That's ah. Oh, that sute is the casual quoting particle. So na is that ending, sentence ending particle of like they think about something. So in other words, kawaii na, what everyone thought was scary. So kon konan detara kawaii na natte. In other words, let's see, if it came out, they would be scared, and then it's quoted with the sute, and then so what it thought thing. So Miyata. So in other words, it showed what it thought everyone would be scared of if it came out. In other words, it showed everyone what they thought what ghosts would scare them. Konna, uh, konna. Okay, so uh, Konan detara kawaii naって思ってたもんが見えたんや。
が空いてて肉まんでも食べたいなって考えていましたわ。みんなが見たお化けはこんなん出たら怖いなって思ってたもんが見えたんや
Let's hear that again.
って考えていましたわ。みんなが見たお化けはこんなん
Okay,
なん出たら怖いなって思ってついてて肉まんでも食べたいなって考えていましたわ。みんなが見たお化けはこんなん出たら怖いなって思ってたもんが
trying to hear how he pronounces this part of the sentence. Does Kiddo Berusu always have that thing on his left ear?
に来た時お腹が空いてて肉まんでも食べたいなって考えていましたわ。みんなが見たお化けはこんなん出たら怖いなって思ってたもんが見えたんや。お化けはこんなん出たら怖いなって思ってたもんが見えたんや。さっきさくらいましたわ。みんなが見たお化けはこんなん出た
Okay, so that is, let's try to listen to that again.
バラバラなんは当たり前や。そういえば最初に来た時お腹が空いてて肉まんでも食べたいなって考えていましたわ。みんなが見たお化けはこんなん出たら怖いなって思ってたもんが見えたんや。
I'm trying to hear if he's saying the te after that na twice or a single time.
いましたわ。みんなが見たお化けはこんなん出たら怖いなって思ってたもんが見えたんや。書いていましたわ。みんなが見たお化けはこんなん出たら怖いなって思ってたもんが見えたんや。
Okay, he seems to only say it once, but usually that sutet implies it being said 2 times. Wait, no, maybe it says not. Let's see, N-A-T or...
いましたわ。みんなが見たお化けはこんなん出たら怖いなって思ってたもんが見えたんや。
Yeah, there it goes. There's that double T. Okay, so he has to say the A sound longer because there's 2 A's in there, from the not and then the ah, so not, and then he says te. Okay. こんな出たら怖いなって思ってたもんが見えたんや。
が空いてて肉まんでも食べたいなって考えていましたわ。みんなが見たお化けはこんなん出たら怖いなって思ってたもんが見えたんや。さっきさくらのお母はんを見たんは写真見せてお化けはこんなん出たら怖いなって思ってたもんが見えたんや。さっきさくらの
さっきさくらのお母さんを見たんは、so let's see, Sakura's mother saw Saki. What is Saki? Oh yeah, Saki, a short while ago. So, Saki, Sakura no Okasa no Mitan wa. So, a short while ago, seeing Sakura's mother. As for seeing Sakura's mother,
いましたわ。みんなが見たお化けはこんなん出たら怖いなって思ってたもんが見えたんや。さっきさくらのお母はんを見たんは写真見せてもろてきっいなって思ってたもんが見えたんや。さっきさくらのお母はんを見たんは写真見せてもろて
Sashin,
さっきさくらのお母はんを見たんは写真
Sashin misete. See, let's see, misete morute, morute, morute. Let's see, so showing picture, but what is morute? Morote, both hands. Ryote. Was there a...
いなって思ってたもんが見えたんや。さっきさくらのお母はんを見た
Okay, this is a continuation of that
お化
sentence.
けはこんなん出たら怖いなって思ってたもんが見えたんや。
So, as for seeing Sakura's mother, let's see, shown picture. What is Moto Te? This is a dialectal casual form of morate, the te form of morau. Oh, that's right. What they do in Kansai band, they change things to O sounds. So morou becomes, morau becomes morou, and then when they have those little changes in sounds, they usually conjugate te form differently. Like they drop the u and add the te, even though you normally wouldn't do it. So it becomes morote. Yeah, even though you wouldn't conjugate that way normally in standard Japanese, it's a Kansai bend conjugation. So morote. So Saki, Sakura no Okasan wa okay, Saki Sakura no Okasan wo mitan wa shashin misete morote. So received showing of the picture. So as for seeing Sakura's mother, so yeah, Saki was a short while ago. In other words, as for seeing Sakura's mother a short while ago, received showing of the picture. They're referring to themselves. They received showing of the picture. Okay. So Saki Sakura no Kasan wo mitan wa.
こんなん出たら怖いなって思ってたもんが見えたんや。さっきさくらのお母はんを見たんは写真見せてもろて、
写真見せてもろて。
きっとお母はんが出るとみんなが思っとったからやな。
きっとお母さんが出るとみんなが思おもももとお思思思っとったあからやな思っとった Okay, so let's see, this is from Omoru. let's see, it's probably omote oku. Yeah, omote oku, or omote, let's see, omote, let's see, oku would conjugate to oita. Okay, maybe it's not oku, let's see, explain the grammar of that has some contractions and sound shifts in it. Let's see. Okahan, a Kansai dialect term for mom or mother. They use han instead of san. If you notice in a lot of languages, there's an S to H shift happens a lot. Like Helios is another word for sun. And notice that it's an H word and an S word referencing sun. Let's see. Let's see. Omot tot omot tota. Omota. This is dialectal past tense. Omota thought. Okay. Standard Japanese. Okay. Is omota. Okay. Standard Japanese equivalent. Omote ita. That's right. Okay. If this is supposed to be omote ita, in Kansai Ben, it's omote ota, and with the contraction omote ota would become yeah omote tota, which is what this is. Okay, so omote tota. Kito okahan ga deru to to mina ga deru to mina ga omotota kara yanao. In other words, everyone surely thought that Sakura-chan's mother would come out, and that's the reason why they all saw Sakura-chan's mother at that end. And then from that, because well, actually, the fact that he ends with yana means he's probably not going to continue the sentence, but you can continue it. It's sort of like everyone thought they were going to see Sakura-chan's mother, so they saw it. But you don't have to say that because it's obvious everyone knows everyone saw it, so you don't have to say anything after kara. So Kito Okahan ga deru, see, and it's deruto. So with everyone, let's see, with mother coming out. Let's see, what's this? What is this? How does this toe clause get used? Kito, Kito Okahanga Berito, if or when surely mom comes out, or that mom will surely come out. The to part here indicates a conditional or a content clause. It connects the verb dasu, come out, to the verb omota, thought. In standard Japanese, this is often tomoru. To think that, okay. Oh, interesting. It's implying that the with meaning and the conditional if meaning is sort of the same thing in Japanese sentences. Let's see. What does the clause blah attach to? In Japanese grammar, the particle to is used to introduce content clauses or quotations that serve as the object of a verb or thought or speech or perception in the sentence. Okay. Adding to turns this statement into a content of the thought. Then mina ga is the subject, everyone. Oh, this would be sort of like if they just started out with minaga first, and then Kito Okahan ga deru to to yeah to omotota kara karayana. Okay, yeah. If you just you can just that's right. If you just move the minaga to the front, it would be like a standard, like what you'd see in a textbook on how to do a quotation. So everyone thought that. But in Japanese, since particles show how things should be used, you can make things out of order to emphasize different things. So here he wants to emphasize uh, everyone surely thought mother would come out. So he said that first. Well, he wants to emphasize surely everyone thought Sakura's mother would come out. Well, not everyone, but wants to emphasize the Sakura's mother coming out part. Okay, I see now. So yeah, this is just a standard quotation example, okay? So Kito o kahan ga deru to minna ga omotota uh, om, omotota karayana. So Kito o kahan ga deru to minna ga omotota karayana.
さっきさくらのお母はんを見たんは写真見せてもろてきっとお母はんが出るとみんなが思っとったからやな。ケロちゃんが弾き飛ばされたのはできっとお母はんが出るとみんなが思っとったからやな。ケロちゃん
Kira-chan ga hajiki toba hajiki toba されたのは、actually, let's save that for later.
キーさくらのお母はんを見たんは写真見せてもろて、きっとお母はんが出るとみんなが思っとったからやな。で、きっとお母はんが出るとみんなが思っとったからやな。
質問がありますか? Are there any questions? Okay, if you think of any questions, say them, but if not, we're gonna raid, so please stick around for the raid. Okay, let's see. Oh, Johnny Mind looks like he's playing Pokemon in Japanese. Let's see if we can raid him. Okay, so Johnny Mind's gonna be the first raid. The second one is gonna be... Okay. We're gonna raid Ginra83. It's the second raid. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're gonna raid Dr. Disrespect. He's currently playing Apex Legends. Minasan, okiyotsukete. Mata ashita Goodbye everyone, see you tomorrow.